Hi viewers, we are going to learn about the poem Dust of Snow today. Robert Frost. Robert Frost is one of the leading modern American poets. He was born in the USA on 26th March 1874. He struggled a lot in his early days of life when he lost his father. His collection of poems got worldwide fame for its simplicity and depth of thought with modern approach. He passed away in 1963. Dust of Snow is a small and simple poem with a deep meaning. It expresses the significance of small things in changing one's attitude. The poem explains that the little things in life can make huge changes in our future. It also reflects that hard times in the life will lead to the happier times if we can continue with patience. It illustrates the extraordinary curative power of nature and trivial things in life. Nature cures everything, whether it is awful mood or illness. The author is experiencing one such bad day when a crow's movement near hemlock dusted snow upon him. The snow instantly makes him happier. His day gets much better. The supremacy of nature made him realize his problems are petty. The fact that hemlock tree is poisonously combined with crow being the indicator of doom and fear, and that is utilized in the poem because the career of happiness within the lifetime of the narrator is ironical. The poet tries to spotlight that sometimes creatures linked with negative aspects of life often bring changes and happiness. Being outdoors in nature with all its unpredictability can benefit anyone, anywhere, at any time. The narrator of this poem is quite different from other poets. Generally, poets highlight beautiful things from nature for description. But this poem was well written with just the crow and the hemlock tree, which are quite unusual. It is winter season and the poet is in a bad mood, sitting quietly under the hemlock tree, covered all over the snow. On spur of moment, a crow sitting on the branch of the tree shakes the tree, and the snow from the tree fell on the poet. The snow is cold and velvety to touch, which changes the poet's mood from bitter to elate. This fills him with a refreshing feeling. This moment was very compelling and saves his day from disappointment. The black crow usually symbolizes bad omen and emblem of death and fear. Since the crow is not related to goodwill, it is ironic that during this poem he did an honest deed by shaking off the snow. Robert Frost did not prefer to use any other trees like oak, maple, or pine. He chose the hemlock tree, which is typically related to poison and toxicity. Similarly, he uses dust, which is useless to anybody, and no one would like dust anytime. But the poet uses it as an impulse that brings positive thoughts in mind. Anyway, the snow that adorns the poisonous hemlock tree's branches is shaken off by a scary crow. We have toxic hemlock covered in pure white snow, and a person who is depressed getting to kill himself and walking under the tree. The black crow throws the snow on the poet. The feel of pure cold snow alters his mind about sacrificing his life. On the contrary, he decides to forget the regrets of his life and sorrow to follow the path of healing of the inner soul. The narrator was in a sad and depressed mindset. He passes under a hemlock tree. There is a crow sitting on the tree. Suddenly, the crow shakes the tree branch. Powdery snow, flakes like snow, falls on the poet. The poet feels a pleasant change of the cold dust of snow. His mood changes and the sadness disappeared. This saves a part of his day from being wasted. Viewers, the value that we learn by reading this poem is that nothing in life is small or petty. Even trivial things can bring positive changes in our life. In addition to this, it also shows that if we take things positively in life, situations do change for better. Even the small help or good gestures we do for others make large differences. Just believe those random acts of kindness we do and the way they brighten up a person's day sometimes change their future. Noticing and appreciating all the tiny things in life make our life happier and better.